Hi, everybody. My goodness, do I have an interesting topic for us to talk about today. How to handle a hater. Oh, you heard me. I'm like always putting out good vibes and love and trying to offer different perspectives and be a decent human being. And I get hated on a lot, if you can imagine. People are angry out there, and the internet gives them an outlet to hate on people that they don't know. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you have any haters in your life? It's okay. Let's talk about why. Now, how do we handle this from a spiritual perspective? That's what I always ask myself. And when I'm feeling really frustrated about something like this, there's one thing that makes me feel better immediately. And that is disconnecting from what I just heard or read or experienced when somebody was hating on me. Or hearing somebody gossip about somebody else and just talk smack about somebody else, because that doesn't feel good for me either. I don't like being around energy like that. Do you? I mean, nobody likes being around something like that. It's just a low vibe, doesn't feel very good, right? So how do I disconnect from it right away is, first of all, I call on my main man, Archangel Michael, okay? That's number one. What I do, and I'll show you how right now, is I say, Michael, cut all cords, cut any energy that's connected to me that isn't mine, clear my energy of anything that isn't mine right now, please. It's that simple. Listen, we talk to the angels just like we talk to a friend or family member that we love and care about. We talk to them just like that, regular. There's no right way to do it, okay? Just tell them what you need and they're gonna help you with it. That's the first thing I have them do, and I feel better right away. I get my energy cleared and I feel a lot better. The second thing I do, and this one's really important, is I sit in front of my altar. This is where all my spiritual things are, like my crystals and my oracle cards and my tarot decks and a bunch of other things that mean a lot to me, that are very important to me. I sit down in front of my altar. This is where I meditate. And I just sit there for a minute. When I've read something that's upset me or I've heard somebody's talking smack about me, I just sit down in front of my altar and I meditate for just 5 minutes. That's all it takes, just 5 minutes. Sit down in front of there. If you're not good at meditation, or you've got a monkey mind, or you think you're not good at it, or whatever's coming up for you, literally all you have to do is sit down in front of the altar, close your eyes, or in your own sacred space. It doesn't have to be an altar. Even outside is even better. That's my favorite place to do it. Just sit down with your eyes closed and you breathe deeply for 5 minutes. Close your mouth, close your eyes, breathe in through your nose to the count of 4, and out through your mouth to the count of 4. You do that for 5 minutes, and all of a sudden, that thing that you read or heard or whatever happened online or offline or whatever, it's going to seem very small and insignificant. You're going to go, oh, why was I so upset about that? Now, it doesn't make it right what happened. That is annoying when somebody does that. That is annoying because, first of all, I think you'll find that the most people that are hating on you, like, they don't even know you. You know, they're coming out of the woodwork and trying to hate on you, right? So the next step that we do after this, now we've cleared our energy, we've detached, so we've become an observer now. Now you could look at it objectively and go, oh, I'm not really attached to this. That's kind of weird that this person was talking smack about me. No, thank you, right? Take a step back, observe it. Then you're going to say one of my favorite things, and you're going to feel it. Bless them and forget them. What you want to do is say, universe, I don't want to be bothered by this. Can you handle it for me? Thank you. That's it. Let the universe take control of this, because there is something in the universe called the universal law of karma. This means that we don't have to fight. The universe and Archangel Michael, they fight these battles on our behalf. We don't actually have to fight. They do that for us. So we can remain at peace. We can remain very present, knowing that the right thing will come out for us as long as we remain in our integrity. Now, once you sink to their level, you're going to draw that kind of energy back to you, period. So if you feel the need to fight or defend yourself, and that brings me to my next point. The only reason that we would feel like we have to defend ourselves is on some level, we may feel that what they said is true. So it hurts. Now, if somebody says something to you that you know is not true at all, you won't be hurt by it. They'll say it to you and you'll be like, that's really weird. Why'd they say that to me? Like you won't resonate with it at all. It'll just seem bizarre that somebody said something like that to you, right? And you'll just go, oh, that's kind of odd. But when it stirs a reaction and we react to it, instead of responding from a detached place where we can objectively look at it, when we're responding like that, something hurt us, right? So now we're in defensive mode. Now it's like a bear that's about to get attacked, okay? It's gonna fight back, right? So that is really the place that you wanna step back and go, ask yourself a couple questions. Is this worth it to me? Is fighting this battle, you know how that phrase, pick your battles? Are you fighting every battle because it needs to be fought? Really? Does it really need to be fought? Is it gonna make you feel better? Is it gonna change the person's mind? And if that's your agenda, why? Why are you trying to prove something to this person? Do you want somebody in your life that would treat you like that? No. Bye. I mean, that's just my philosophy, right? See ya. No, I don't want that kind of person in my life. I want people in my life that are going to respect me and treat me with kindness, because that's how I treat people. I deserve that. And by letting this person say what they're going to say, but removing myself from the situation, because we certainly don't have to stay somewhere to get abused, right? You can remove yourself from the situation. If this is somebody you don't know, delete, block, bye-bye. I'm out of here. Get out of here. You don't know how to be respectful. You're not welcome in my life. See you later. Bye-bye. Bless them and forget them. And then just move forward. Move on with your life. Let them move on with theirs and find somebody else to hate. They're going to keep doing whatever they're doing. You can't control that. So you just let them go. One more thing about fighting. The law of karma is going to make sure that you draw to you the energy that you put out. If you're remaining in your integrity, even when you're interacting with a hater, you're going to draw back to you good, positive, conscious vibes, people that are supportive. Somebody may even come to your rescue and say something to this hater, but the bottom line is you don't have to fight it. You don't have to fight that battle. The universe gets to fight those battles on your behalf. So it's best to just detach from them. What these people want that are hating on you is attention. And when you respond, you're giving them attention. You are continuing to feed that energy. And because they want attention, they're going to look at that and go, oh, I got a rise out of this person. All right, I'm going to respond. And it's going to go back and forth like that until you start to feel like crap. And it's going to bring your vibe down. And then you're not going to respond in integrity anymore, right? I mean, eventually it gets there. When it goes back and forth enough and this mudslinging keeps going on, it just goes there, right? So if you follow the steps that I outlined at the beginning of this video and just have your energy cleared, detach, become an observer, bless them and forget them, go outside, take a walk, appreciate the good things in your life, and forget about them, literally delete and block, just leave them out of your life, get them out of there. They're already showing you they don't respect you. And especially if it's someone that doesn't know you, that's just hateful. And that's okay, that energy comes in once in a while, but you don't need to have it in your life. It's okay. You can cut them out. The universe is not going to get mad that you stood up for yourself and you had a lot of self-worth and you said, no, I'm not going to put up with that. In fact, they're going to appreciate it because now you're setting a boundary in place. And the universe responds very well to boundaries. What's going to happen is you drop a boundary like that in place because, let's face it, we don't always know what we want, but we know what we don't want. So when something like that happens, you just stop and you go, oh no, universe, no people like that in my life. I don't like that. And I don't deserve to get treated like that. Anything but that. You drop that boundary in place and you go, scoop, on your way. Bye-bye. Let them go. Let them move on to their next phase of their journey. You don't need to say anything mean. Let them go. Let them flow. They're going to move on to wherever they're going to go, and you don't need to be a part of that story. Then the universe goes, oh, great, Felicia put this boundary in place. We don't need to send her any more people like that. So every time something happens, whether it's a hater or something else like that, there's a lesson for us in it. We're either going to stay or we're going to go. And in between, we have to learn the soul lesson, and it's different for everybody. I wish I could just tell you, this is the soul lesson. It's not like that. You're going to have your own soul lessons. I'm going to have my own soul lessons. And sometimes the soul lesson is, are you going to put up with that? Are you going to allow abuse in your life? No. My answer is no. How about you? Drop a comment and let me know. I hope this video helped you. I'm sending you lots of love. I will see you on the next one. Bye.